Let's go. Semen retention mafia. I don't even know how many days it's been. Fuck, we in the building. We built this motherfucker from the ground up. It's Mash Mode, baby, and I'm out here getting it for real. Semen retention mafia. I'm a made man. No free attention. No free attention. None. N-U-N. Exclamation point. And that's my wife included. These bitches reported me missing because they ain't seen me in a minute. Pornhub, X-Videos, X-Hamster, Chatterbait, OnlyFans, the list goes on and on. They all hate me because I'm a thirst trap's worst nightmare. YPG Betancourt, put some respect on my motherfucking name. Gentlemen, what I wanted to talk to y'all about today was how disrespect is a rabbit hole. And what's so cold about it is that the only time I allowed myself to be disrespected with impunity was dealing with the female. You know, letting them slide with little slick shit that I did not like. I did not like. Because, you know, as men, if we feel slighted or we feel some type of way, we're going to get it off our chest and we're going to settle our differences. You don't necessarily have to resort in a fight. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the last, you know, if there's no other recourse, you know, that's the last resort. But the point is that, you know, if you feeling some type of way and I'm feeling some type of way, you know, we're going to sit down and settle our differences. But, you know, at the high school, I found myself, you know, dealing with females and getting sass mouth, getting flaked on, just all sorts of little sucker shit that now I have a zero tolerance policy for. So, in particular, I want to talk about my, you know, my first child's mother and how, you know, this was the defining moment for me. This is when I said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna grab my nuts. You see what I'm saying? And stand on principles, because I just couldn't tolerate it. You know, I had never dealt with a woman that wanted to wear the pants and the skirt before until I met her. Like, she fought tooth and nail for leadership. She fought tooth and nail. Now, this particular incident, you see what I'm saying? This is why I got that. This is why I got that picture of Thor. You see what I'm saying? We call this the Thor incident. So, you know, we decided to drive out around my daughter's mother way. I was still in the military at this time. My daughter was young too. She's probably a year old, year and a half maybe. And it was me, Money Mark. You know, that's my kinfolk. I'm gonna get him on the channel sometime soon too, so he can, you know, tell you all these stories, man. And I got so many more. But anyways, so it was me, Money Mark, my man Nighttime, and my man Hollywood. So we all, you know, pack up the whip. We head out there, and we had an alright time. You see what I'm saying? We had an alright time. But then we getting ready to head back to base, right? And so we decided to take everybody out. So we said, hey, we about to get ready to go to this buffet. And I had my daughter in my hand. And I'm walking towards the door. And she just spazzed out of nowhere. She was like, if you take my motherfucking baby outside that door, I'm a bust your side your head with this. And everybody was looking like, where did this come from? You see what I'm saying? It was literally night and day. Everybody was just confused. If you take my motherfucking baby outside the motherfucking door, I'ma bust your side your... You know, me, my kinfolk, you know, my peoples, her T-lady. Well, I mean, down there, that's how you... T-lady means somebody's mother. You know, her T-lady, her sisters, everybody was just confused, you know, at what just transpired, because prior to me saying that we were all going to go out to eat at this buffet, there was no issue whatsoever. There was no issue. So what could have warranted her threatening to hit me with a hammer? I still don't know. But I venture to guess it was because she did not want her family to like me the way that they did. They fooled me the long way. All of them. All of them. And, you know, she just didn't like that. You see what I'm saying? She didn't like that. She would talk down on me. You see what I'm saying? And try to make it seem as though I was just this deadbeat, this sucker. But yet, me and my daughter had a connection. And her folks fooled with me. And she just didn't like that. You see what I'm saying? When I would come around, you could see it in her face. She was seething with anger. Furious anger. And, you know, this time in particular was, you know, I don't even know. So what do? You think I stopped fucking her after that? You think I stopped whispering sweet nothings in her ear? You think I stopped giving her the inclination that maybe we could be something? No. Because the pussy was good and it was convenient. So that gave her a license to disrespect me. And once you give a woman an inch, she gonna take a country mile on your ass. This ain't even about her. This ain't about her. This is about how I compromise my principles. The minute I saw she started doing that slick shit, I should have exited stage left. But I didn't. Why? Because I was wapnetized. You heard that right. I was wapnetized. Wapnetized. They had to pry this. It took like 3 people to pry this hammer out of her hand. You see what I'm saying? She's sitting there showing naked ass. Acting a fool. For what? You see what I'm saying? If I was to call her peoples up on 3-way and say, hey, remember that time? They would know exactly what I'm talking about. They try and take the hammer out of her hand. She talking about I'm ruining her life. The waterworks was on full display. She crying. My daughter crying. You see what I'm saying? Everybody looking at me. You know, it's people that came late to the party. You see what I'm saying? Was like, what did he do? You see what I'm saying? What did he do? Oh, man. Disrespect is a rabbit hole. And if I told y'all that was the last time that she disrespected me, I'd be lying. Now, I could point out that she grew up in a household where her mother was the only authority. But that wasn't it. I could point out how, you see what I'm saying, she had never dealt with a man that, you know, held her to task. But that wasn't it. I could point out how majority of the men in her family, you see what I'm saying, are soft. But that wasn't it. I am the common denominator. And when I tell you she was difficult from the time I met her until the time I left, man, best believe I mean that shit. You see what I'm saying? I mean that shit. We took a picture and oh man, we took a family photo, right? We took a family photo, me, her, and my daughter. We took a family photo. The look on my face said it all. I was miserable. I just, you know, it got to the point where, like I said, I grabbed my nuts. I got up out of there, man. I got up out of there because I couldn't take it anymore. I could not take it anymore. I tried to do the right thing. You see what I'm saying? It didn't work out. Exit stage left. She tried to hit me with a hammer. You see what I'm saying? She tried to hit me with a hammer. If you walk outside my door. Oh, man. She wasn't playing, man. All for what? Showing naked ass for what? Acting a fool for what? Because if folks fucked with me, that's why? That's why? I could see if I was known for some hoe shit. I could see if her and my daughter was down bad and I ain't handle my business, but nah, that wasn't the case. You see what I'm saying? Literally, when I came around and it was all love, she was seething with anger. You could see it in her face. Furious anger. Disrespect is a rabbit hole. Disrespect is a rabbit hole. Disrespect is a rabbit hole.